Welcome, you have reached Imperial Sports. Today's video will be Bradley Beal to the Phoenix Suns. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get into it. Now, a few years ago, I've been lobbying for Bradley Beal and Dame Lillard to be traded so that they can play for a contending team instead of being on these struggling franchises and before they're not old enough, before they're too old to contribute to a contending team. I've been lobbying for years. Finally, Bradley Beal has already cashed in, and he at the point where he was acceptable for a trade. And today, he was traded to Phoenix Suns, and for Chris Paul and I think it's Amon Shaman. Now, a lot of people say, what is the Wizards doing? Well, Bradley Beal's contract is no longer in the books. Chris Paul contract is coming off the books. So they got some draft picks in the process. And from what I hear is Bradley Beal's agent is his son works for the Phoenix Suns front office. So that's what I'm hearing. There's no I have no proof or no truth to that, but that's the rumors that's circulating, so allegedly. And what do I think about the trade? I think Bradley Beal would have been a better fit for either Sixers or Miami, because you got with Miami you got Jimmy Butler or Bradley Beal. Either one could play the two between the two guard and small forward, filling the pieces. Now with Phoenix, Kevin Durant usually play that small forward role, and then you have Devin Booker at the two. But see, now you'll have to have Devin Booker and Bradley Beal with the small forward shooting guard slot. You have to move Kevin Durant as the power forward. Now, people can say, well, during the Golden State era when Kevin Durant was there, it was moments where he played like their anchor, like their center, because of his height, where you had Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Andre Iguodala, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. So you had Steph, of course, at the point, Klay at the two, and Andre Iguodala at the three, Durant at the four, and Draymond at the four. I mean at the five, or vice versa between Draymond and Kevin Durant. So that's how I think they're looking at it. So right now you'll look at the starting line at Ayton, Kevin Durant, Beal, Booker, and they got, of course, they could find a reasonable point guard. I know they got that guy off the bench, but I don't look at him as a starter. There are also rumors that they could be trying to move Ayton too, and that's what I would, if I was them, I would be trying to move Ayton to a spot where he can play, where you could get a point guard back in return or whatever. So it's going to be interesting to see how that play out. Bradley Beal can ball, so he still got some left in the tank. And also, he's durable. I don't see Bradley Beal getting injured a lot. And we know Devin Booker has known to have hamstring issues and groin and all that type stuff. And so he'd be a good fill-in when Booker goes down, or in the event that Kevin Durant missed a few games, you still get that offensive punch going or whatever. So overall, a pickup. I just think he's a better fit elsewhere. Now, that brings those rumors where you were hearing out there of James Harden potentially ending up with the Suns. That's out the picture now. So right now, I think James Harden where I think before the list was showing Harden with back to Houston or to Suns. So now that's out the picture. So I'm thinking James Harden's destination is going to be back to Houston, cash out, and just call it for his career. Or you got Miami out there too for James Harden. Got Miami. I think that could be a destination. Only thing is, I don't know. I think Harden comes off to me as I don't know if him and Jimmy Butler are fit on the same team. I don't think their motors are the same, so I don't know. Be interesting. And when it come playoff time, will James Harden be that much more effective? Because he has tendencies to get in the playoffs and fade. So that'd be interesting to see how that play out. But let me know what you think. Just tapping in, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Till next time.